Hi, I'm Stan DeFreitas, Mr. Green Thumb. We're at Willow Tree Nursery in St. Petersburg, Florida. I get a lot of questions from folks about how to grow tomatoes in containers. You can grow in almost any container. Now this happens to be just a 1-gallon pot, which every nursery has, and it'd be suitable for maybe a cherry tomato or a Sweet 100. But if you want to grow larger tomatoes, you're going to have to go to larger containers. Sometimes people use whiskey barrels, sometimes people use earth boxes. There's all kinds of containers that have been developed. But remember, you've got to have a good soil. So one of the first things you have to do is make sure you've got a good friable soil. It has to have a good amount of peat, maybe some perlite, some organic material in your soil. The container is important. Make sure it has good drainage. Every container will have some kind of drainage spout in the bottom of the container. If it doesn't drain, the roots get too much water, and unless you're growing hydroponically, you can have sometimes a problem. Remember that air through the soil is important, just like water, minerals, and nutrients. In a container, you've got to make sure that you incorporate some organic material like the black cow manure or peat moss, but you also want to incorporate some fertilizer. I'd use a tomato fertilizer in this container at the time that I started the planting, and make sure that you continue with your fertilizer on a regular basis. Containers, tomatoes grow great. You can always bring your tomato in during a cool time and protect your plant. If it's in the traditional garden, well, you've got a problem. You've got to cover the plant over. Containers make tomatoes easy to grow. I'm Stan DeFreitas, Mr. Green Thumb, for AskMrGreenThumb.com.